fixed length or fix yung subnet mask ang ginagamit natin. For example, kahit dalawa lang yung kailangan niya na host, ang ginagamit pa rin natin ay /25 compared dun sa ang kailangan is 32, which is also /25. So, ano naman ang disadvantage pag ganun or pag tayo naka-fixed leg subnet mask? So, one disadvantage yun is madami tayong nagagamit or madami tayong nasasayang na host address. For example, let's have an example. This one. Allow me to share my screen. This one. Yan. Ay, ito. So, for example, this one. So, mga mapapansin nyo, this one, for example, this is, hindi ko makita. Screen ko. Yan. So, for example, this blue, ay, ba't hindi yun ang wait lang. Present something else. Yan. So, for example, this blue network needs 28 subnet or 28 hosts. And this yellow needs 14 and this one needs 12. And syempre, dito sa router to router or one links natin, we called it one or wide area network links, is dalawa lang naman yung kailangan nating host. One for this router and another for this router. Same with this network. So, kung halimbawa ang gagamitin natin ay fixed length, magbabasa tayo sa maximum number of subnet na needed natin. And in the, maximum host na needed natin. And in this case, since for example, 25 ang kailangan nito, so ito yung ating pagbabasehan. So, ibig sabihin, pag nag-subnet ako, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 networks ko is may 25 host. And for this network, itong dalawang network na nasa pagitan ng router, is 23 host yung masasayang, which is sana magagamit pa ng iba. So, kaya po na-introduce VLSM or Variable Length Subnet Mask. Okay? So, for Variable Length Subnet Mask, so let me just diretso na tayo kayo. This is without VLSM. So, diretso tayo kay VLSM.
Wait, I'll open it for you.
This one.
It's for you. Oh, I've got so many next below.
Okay. By the way, pardon for not opening my cam at hindi masyadong malinaw yung camera ko. Okay, anyway. So, this is an example for addressing with VLSM or Variable Length Subnet Mask. Yan. So, una natin gagawin, by the way, bakit ma'am kailangan? So, sino ba ang bumuo ng VLSM or nag-introduce ng VLSM? So, this was introduced by Internet Engineering Task Force in early 1990s. Bakit? One is the exhaustion of Class B network address space. Ibig sabihin, sobrang napupuno na yung or sobrang kulang na ng IP address or ng host address. So, same thing, the growth in internal routers routing table beyond the capacity of the current hardware and software. So, kaya nila inintroduce ang classless interdomain routing or CIDR and the variable length subnet mask, which allows greater flexibility. So, how do we do our subnetting in? So, by the way, in a VLSM, meron tayong 3 words na dapat naintindihan na natin. First is the subnet mask. So, again, Subnet mask is used by our system to determine if the computer is on the same network or different network. Kaya tayo nag-a-add ng subnet mask and the IP address para malaman natin do they belong in the same network or same subnet. Okay? So, pag subnet mask, all the network bits are ones or binary 1. Next, pagdating naman ng subnetting is the process of dividing a single large networks into small network. So, katulad nung ginawa natin, we have one IP address, sinubnet natin sa mas maliliit na network para mabigyan natin ng or para ma-distribute natin sa iba't ibang networks or subnets. Okay? Then, the third word that we are going to introduce is the supernetting. So, what do we mean by supernetting? Supernetting is directly opposite to subnetting. So, kung sa subnetting, from one large network to multiple networks, baliktad naman kay supernetting. We have multiple networks, papunta naman to a single network. Okay? But we'll focus more on subnetting as this is a continuation of our FLSM. Okay. So, ngayon po, ang mga ginagamit na usually is the VLSM. So, hindi na po masyadong ginagamit ang FLSM. So, let's start with our VLSM. So, the first thing we are going to do is arrange the networks from the largest to the smallest. So, let's have this one. So, dito, kita ba? Wait lang. Nasaan ang ano? Ito. Ay, nakaano pala. Pen. Yan, pen. Hindi ba? Pen. So, in this network, we have network this one. Sorry. Let me just erase this one. And have this one. So, we have this one, this network. This network has 20 hosts. This has one host. Then we also have, this one is, ang pagbibilang natin ng network, by the way, ay based sa nakakonect sa router natin, not sa switch. Hindi pa nga pala tayo elective to. This one. Ito. So, this is one network. So, meaning we have 20 hosts for the admin and one host for the server. So, this is, let's say this is one network. Then, we also have another, this one. We also have this one, yung router to router. So, dito naman, 2 hosts lang yung kailangan natin. Then, we also have this one, which is 64 hosts. And the other one is 460 hosts. So, again, what we are going to do first is to have it arranged from the largest to the smallest in our. So, let's assign this as our, let's check kung meron siyang assignment. So, this is what we have and need. Given an IP address of 172.16.0.0/22, that's 172.16.0.0 to 172.16.3.255. 4 subnets are needed. So, let's check. Student LAN has 481 hosts. Instructor LAN has 69 hosts. Admin LAN has 23 hosts and one has 2 hosts. So we've already arranged our networks from the smallest to the highest. So this is 481, 69, 23, and 2 hosts. Next.
Sit down.
So, student with 481 hosts, yun muna po ang i-compute natin. Kung ano yung kanyang subnet mask na gagamitin. So, we have the formula, same thing, that is 2 raised to n minus 2, wherein n is equal to 9, which gives us 500, and n is equal to 8 gives only 254. So, pipiliin syempre natin n is equal to 9. So, that means, so the host bits is 9. So, that means 32 minus 9. Again, the 32 is what? The 32 is the total number of our the total bits of our IP address from 4 octet minus 9, which is our host bits. Dash, it would have 23 network bits. So, slash 23 po yung ating magiging subnet mask. Or, we have 255.255.254.0. So, our network address is 172.16.0.0 and our broadcast address is 172.16.1.255. Clear with this one sa first host. Clear tayo with our first subnet. So, clear. So, I would assume, pag po may tanong, just raise your hand ha. So, I would assume na pag walang nag-raise ng hand ay naintindihan yung slide. Next. So, the next is for the subnet 2. So, unlike po before na isang computation lang tayo. Ngayon, kukomputin ulit natin yung ating subnet 2, which is 69 host. So, the formula is 2 raised to n minus 2. So, n is equal to 7, where n is equal to 128 minus 2. So, the host bits is 7. So, again, we are going to minus our 32 by 7, or 32 minus 7 is equal to 25 network bits. Recall that for the first subnet, we have 23 network bits. So that is slash 23. But for the second, we have slash 25, which is 255.255.255.128. Then the network address is 172.16.2.0 and 172.16.2.127. Ma'am, bakit po tayo nag-start sa 2.0? Remember na yung ating unang VLSM already ended at 172.16.1.255. So, ang sunod na pong address na available sa atin is the 172.16.2.0. Sige, question. Handa ko lang din ang
Ma'am,
ating
pindot lang.
PowerPoint. Yes. Sige, question,
Pindot.
Wait lang, handa ko ang PowerPoint ko para doon ko susulat VLSM. So again, let's go back. Yan. Balikan ulit natin. Ma'am, ano po ba yung problem natin at ano pa talaga yung ating IP? So sabi, ang given IP address daw ay 172.16.0.0/22. So, kung /22 siya, ano dapat ang magiging broadcast niya? 'Di ba? Ano pag sinabing broadcast address? Pag sinabing broadcast address, all our host bits are binary 1. So, ibig sabihin, 172.16.0. So, para makuha natin yung 22, 1, 2, 3, just kita pa dito. Hindi pala kita. Wait lang ha. Present ko yung buong window para dali nyo makita. Yan. Oh. Siya ay para siya magiging board ko. Yan. So, 172.16.0.0. So, Paano ba magkakasiro? So, ibig sabihin to ay host bits, tama? So, this is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Then we have, pagtan ko ng color. Let's make this as red. 23, 24. Ayan. Let me just, para hindi kayo malito. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yung red font, yun yung ating host bits. So, ito yung network address natin, ha? So, this is our network. Network address. Yan. So, yan po yung ating network address. Now, we proceed with our broadcast address. So, si broadcast address, ano daw nangyayari kay host pag si broadcast address? Yan. So, pag broadcast address, ang kinukuha natin, then, lahat ng kanyang host field, again, is nagiging or ginagawa natin, sineset natin sa binary 1. So, for this one, this would be 1, 1. And this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, by decimal, this is 172.16.3.255. And this one is 172.16.0.0. So, ibig sabihin, ito pong given na IP address na to, ay ito lang yung magiging IP, ito yung magiging range lamang ng host range lamang niya. From 172.16.00 to 172.16.3.255. Then, let's recall, ano pa po ba yung iba natin kailangan? So, aside from that, exit ko muna ito and show and slideshow. This part. I don't know kung malaki sa inyong screen, but hopefully nababasa niyo. Yan. So, aside from that, meron tayong 4 subnets na needed. So, sabi nga, sa una ay 481. So, 481 daw yung una natin kailangan na subnet. Yan. So, we have 481 hosts. So, ito yung una natin ginawa sa 481. So, syempre, ang ginawa natin, nag-2 raised to n tayo. Again, recall ha, ito lang po ang ating magiging IP address na gagamitin. So, we have 172.16.0.0 to 172.16.3.255 subnet mask. Yan. So, ito lang po yung range ng gagamitin natin. So, ang una, nag-2 raised to n tayo. So, n is equal to 9. So, we have 512 minus 2. So, that is 510. So, sa unang network or sa subnet 1, or tawagin natin siyang student subnet. Student subnet. Ano ang details natin? So, sa student subnet, ang details natin, we have our network. We have our network address. We have our network address as 172.16.0.0/23. Then we have our broadcast address 172.16.1.255/23. So, okay na po tayo diyan. Next is we have our next subnet. So, ano naman yung ating sunod na subnet? Ang sunod nating subnet ay instructor subnet. So, si instructor subnet is may 69 host lang. So, siya po ay magiging /25. Yan, /25 na to ha. Tanggalin muna natin to. Kung /25 siya, so kung /25, ano ba yung mga network natin sa /25? So, kung susulatin natin isa-isa, so, di ba ang atin ay, saan na yun? Ito, 172.16. 172.16.0.0/25. So, kung /25, ano yung una natin magiging subnet? So, our subnet 0 would be what? 172.16.0.0 to ano sa palagay niya magiging broadcast address niya? /25. So that is 172.16. That what? 255 minus 128. That is 127. So 172.16.0.127/25. Next, let's check. Pwede pa ba natin siyang gamitin? So, balikan natin. Pag binalikan natin, ma'am, that is part of our student subnet, right? So, 172.16.0.0 ay naibigay na natin kay student subnet. So, hindi po siya pwedeng gamitin. Okay? So, X na yan. So, hindi siya pwedeng gamitin hindi siya pwedeng gamitin. Next, let's try the next subnet. So, si subnet 1. So, subnet 1, what would be our subnet 1? This would be, subnet 1 would be 25. So, that is, dito we start. This is 128. So, subnet 1 is, ang network address niya is 172.16.0.128. So, ano magiging IP dito? So, this would be 172.16.0.255. Then again, let's check. Pwede po ba natin siyang gamitin? If we're going to look again, hindi na po siya pwedeng gamitin. Right? So, kasi ang ating student subnet is hanggang 172.16.1.255. So, diretso na natin doon. So, that is subnet 3. So, si subnet 3, hindi ko na subnet 2 din natin para mas makita niyo. Subnet 2 is 172.16. Sorry, this one is .1.0. You can double check ito ha kung medyo duda kayo. .1.127. Then for subnet 3, so we have 128, 1.128, and this is 1.1255. So kung mapapansin nyo, etong lahat na to na subnet ay hindi natin pwedeng gamitin kasi ginamit na natin siya doon sa may pinakamataas na host, which is 481 host, by the way. Yan. Hindi na natin siya pwedeng gamitin kasi lahat ay naggagamitin na ni student subnet, yung mga IP address. So, ituloy pa ulit natin ang pagsasubnet. Let's try subnet 4. Subnet 4. So, sa subnet 4 naman ay what would be? So, that would be 0. This would be
Huwag ka maingay na
1, 2. So, that would be 0, 1. 1, 2, 3. So, that would be 2. Tama ba? Tama. Then, this would be 2. And this would be 2, this would be 1, 2, 7. Kasi ang ating host bits ay how many? 32 minus 25. Ang host bits natin ay 7 lang. So, that would be 127. Okay? So, then let's check. Ma'am, pwede na po ba natin siyang gamitin? Kung titingnan, pwede na po siyang gamitin kasi hindi pa siya nagigamit ni student subnet. So, ibig sabihin, siya ang i-assign natin dito kay instructor subnet, which is 2.127. Clear with this example? Question, clarification so far? So, okay tayo dito. This is check. Yan. This would be green.
Huwag ka maingay.
Yan. So, ito yung gagamitin natin for our instructor subnet.
It's full of ano yata, puro kalokohan. Lipat na natin.
Yan.
Bad baby.
Question,
Lipat na ako
clarification,
na yan. That's bad. I don't like it.
or ninanamnam niyo pa ang VLSM?
Soon.
That one, McQueen.
Do you have any other questions?
Change to a silver hello.
Okay.
Nakinig niyo ba ako?
Sorry.
Okay, sige. Let's continue. So again, if you have any questions or clarification regarding VLSM or regarding this, yan, sorry for being late. Sige, Miguel. Okay, so let's continue. Ano yung sunod na network? So the next network, ay mali. Ito pala. Ito na. The next network is the admin subnet. So meron lang siyang 23 hosts. So si 23 hosts, the next is the admin subnet. So, may 23 hosts lang daw siya. So, ibig sabihin, ang kailangan natin, n is equal to 5, and we have the /27. /27. So, that is 172. Ngayon, paano naman natin makukuha ang kanyang network? So, dito, yan. Siya ay si, sino nga siya? Siya ay si admin. So, siya daw ay /27. So, syempre, hindi na pwede si 2.0 at 2.127.
Time na.
So, this is /27. Okay? Next, what are we going to do? We are going to have the subnet. Ano ba? Saan ba siya magsisimula? So, ganun din po. You can start with subnet 0. But we can actually start with, so pag siya ay 5 bits borrowed. So, from 22. So, siya ay /27. So, ibig sabihin, 172.16.0. Fix na po yan. Or .x, kung ano man tong x natin.
Saan na?
Or .0. Dot. Lagyan ulit natin. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27. Then, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So, ang kanyang, ito, yan. Wait lang ha. Ang natira sa host bits niya ay how many? So, there are 5 bits sa host bits. Yan. So, yun po yung slash, kaya siya ay slash 27. So, hindi na natin gagamitin ang 2.0. Ang 2.0 would be what? So, that would be 1, 2, 4, 8. So, that is 8, 9. So, ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin natin ay subnet 9. We'll start with subnet 9. Subnet 9. O, subnet 8 muna para makita nyo yung ibig ko sabihin. Yan, subnet 8. So, anong subnet 8? Subnet 8 niyan, sorry. So, si subnet 8 is 172.16. What? So, that is
Saan ka pumunta?
1. Sorry, 1, 2, 4. 2 na yung end natin, ano? Tuloy ko nga to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this is 1, 2, 4, 8. 16 pala. Subnet 16. So, that is 172.2.0 slash 27. So, pag siya ay ginawa ko, this would be 1. This would be 1. So, ito ay 2.255 is 31. 172.16.2.31. So, yan yung subnet 16 natin. Okay? Next. Ano sunod? Ma'am, ang atin pong nagamit na ay hanggang 127. So, ibig sabihin, ma'am, yan ay hindi pa rin pwede. Right? So, hindi po, ma'am, natin yan pwedeng gamitin kasi na-assign na natin yan kay or ginamit na yan ni instructor subnet. How about subnet 17? So, pag si 17, ano lang yung magiging subnet niya. So, si 17, medyo matagal pala to. I-skip ko yung ibang subnet ha. Kasi pwede nyo naman gawin siya sa inyo. So, this would be, this would be 1 and this would be also 1. So, that would be 63. 64. 63. This would be 172.16.64. Wait lang. So, ito ay 17. 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Bakit 16? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. So, this would be 16 that, then this one. So, ito ay 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So, this would be 32. Ang end niya would be 60, 32, minus 64, 63. So, pwede na ba? So, hindi pa rin pwede. Kasi, again, pag tinignan natin, ma'am, nagamit na po yan. Hanggang 127 po tayo. So, skip natin yung ibang subnet. Paabutin natin dito. Sa 127. So, para siya maging 127,
Ito ka na.
ay, eto. So, dito, and this one. So, that would be 2 plus 3. 16 plus 3. 19. 7 at 19. Ilagay ko lang itong ito ha, para hindi kayo nalilito. So, ito ay indent ko lang para dito siya. So, ibig sabihin ay 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Ito siya. Yan. Para hindi kayo nalilito. Baka, ma'am, ano po ba yung pinaglalagay nyo? Nalito na kami. Make it blue. Then, bold. Yan. Tapos, lagay ko din ito dito. Subnet 17. Yan. Subnet 17 naman, ito ay 1 din. This one. Kaya siya ay naging 32. So, si subnet 19, yan. Yan. Subnet 19 naman, this one is also 1. Yan. So, si subnet 19, pag kinuha natin ang decimal value niyan, this is what? So, this is 32 plus 64. That is 96. So, ito po ay 96. Large ko nga para mas makita niyo. Yan, ito po ay 96. And this would be, ano ang kanyang magiging broadcast? Ang broadcast address niya would be 127. So, sorry, this is subnet 19. Yan. Ma'am, yan po ay subnet 19. Hindi pa rin po natin yan pwedeng gamitin kasi yan po ay para kay subnet or kay instructor. So, ito mga nauna, yan po ma'am ay para kay, yan, puro po para kay instructor yan. So, try natin yung sumunod na subnet, which is subnet 20. So, si subnet 20, yan. So, subnet 20. So, paano po natin makukuha ang 20? Remember that this is 16. This is 16. And this is, so, bilang ko po ay dito ha, kasi ako sa borrowed bits or sa network bits. So, this 1, 2, 4, kita naman yung aking cursor, ano? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So, para makakuha tayo ng 20, that is 16 plus 4. So, ibig sabihin, ito po ang iwawan natin. Ito po ang 1 and the rest is 0, 0. Yan. So, yan po ay subnet 20. So, this is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 plus 4, 20. So, pag kinuha natin ang value niyan, ano naman ang magiging value niyan? Decimal value niyan is 172.16.2 because of this octet. And this octet corresponds to 128. So, ano po ang magiging broadcast address niyan? So, magiging broadcast address niyan, ito, lahat ay papalitan natin ng what? Papalitan naman natin siya ng binary 1. So, kung papalitan natin siya ng binary 1, that would be 255 minus 96. That would be, where? 159. Yan. 159. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, ma'am, yan po, pwede po nating gamitin. Kasi yan, ma'am, ay hindi pa nagagamit sa taas. But this time, ang kanyang subnet mask is what? This is /27. So, yan po, pwede po natin siyang gamitin. Yan. So, ang tawag na natin diyan is the admin subnet. Okay? So, same answer with this one. Question, clarification so far. So, we have the 3 subnets na. 3 subnets na nagagawa natin. Do you have any questions or clarifications? Wala. Kasama po sa exam ang VLSM, ha? Next. Let's have the next one. The next one is 1 subnet. 2 hosts lang po yung kailangan natin. So, again, let me do this one. Yan. So, we have the one subnet, which is 2 hosts lang po yung kailangan natin. So, according to this one, siya po ay /30. Yan, /30. So, dito ulit tayo para mas malaki po. Yan. So, kunin ulit natin siya. This one.
Here, see what you pop. This is cute.
Layo.
Comprehensive.
Yan. So, dito, tanggalin ko muna, gawin ko muna ulit 0. But this time, how many bits lang daw ang borrowed natin? 2. So, papalitan ulit natin to. 2, 3, 3, 6. Yan. So, yan lang daw yung borrowed bits niya. So, saan po ma'am tayo mag-uumpisa? Tingnan natin yung sinundan natin na IP. So, yung last IP address natin ay ito po ang structure. Yan. Sulat ko lang dito ha.
No.
Pero ito, babaguhin ko na. I'll make this black. Yan. So, ito yung dati nating structure. So, this is 172. Ano kanyang ano? 128. 128 to 172 hanggang saan ang nagamit niya? Nagamit daw niya ay hanggang 159. Hanggang 159. So, kung 159 ang nagamit niya, ang structure niya ay broadcast address niya ay ito. This one is the network address and the broadcast address is yan. Lagay ko lang dito para mas makita niyo ha kasi medyo baka malito kayo. Ito ay, so ibig sabihin ito ay 159. So, ang 159 ay 1, 1, 3, and this one are also 1, 1. Yan. Yan. So, that is, ayusin muna natin ang student, ang number. Yan. So, ito po yan ha. Inilagay ko lang sa binary para mas ma-appreciate nyo siya. Kasi baka malito kayo. Yan. Ito na po yung huli. Yan. Yan na po yung huling IP address na nagamit natin. So, actually, that is what subnet. So, siya po ay subnet. This is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 32, 64, 128. So, siya po ay subnet 160 actually. So, hindi na natin ilalagay na subnet 160 siya. So, that is the subnet. The next thing we have to do is kunin natin ano yung sunod na subnet sa kanya. Right? So, kung siya ay 160,
That's what it says.
actually, this is subnet 60. Pero ito kasi, included to. So, ibig sabihin, ang na-cover niya actually is subnet 160 and 124. 124. 167.
Why is it?
Nakapresent ako. Kita niya ang presentation ko, di ba? Ay, hindi. Dahil nagsusulat ako. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, ito ay, dito ko ilalagay ha, ino-note ko to. Note. From subnet 160. Ito po yung 160. Itong part na to, ito yung subnet 160. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 32, 64, and 128. So, that is 128 plus 32. So, 160 to, alin pang hindi natin pwedeng gamitin subnet, this one. So, this is 160 plus 1, 2, 4. So, that is 7. So, hanggang subnet 167. Ibig sabihin, we can start with subnet 168.
Len.
Para lang,
Ano ba si Len?
subnet 168. Again, there are many tutorials, different techniques po yung ginagamit. Pero ito po kasi actually, pag nagtagal, kahit hindi nyo na naman bilangin kung ano yung mga subnet, ang kailangan lang naman natin is ma-identify kung alin yung tamang IP address. Okay? So, pag yung subnet 168 ng under slash 30, that would be, slash 30 na dapat ha, slash 30. So, that would be what? 172, ang kanyang network is 172.16.2. So, ano po itong, anong value nito? So, this is 1, 124. So, that is 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 128. So, that is 156. Tama ba? Slash 30. 2, magiging kanyang broadcast. Kanya magiging broadcast address ay 156 plus 3, which is 159. So that is 172.16.2.159. Sorry, but 159 pa rin.
Ma'am,
Sorry, hindi to 2. 2 pa rin.
yung pong sa ang magiging 1 po kasi yung pong yung value po
Ito
ng
lang.
128 at saka po ng 32 po dun sa ano. Hindi, 160 po yung sa simula po nung 160.
160 ba to? Tingnan nga
Magiging
natin.
1 po
This is
kasi yung
128 plus
saka po yung 32 po yung magiging yung
128.
binary.
minus 96 minus 3. Oh. Mali.
Yan
Wait
po
lang.
kasi yung pinagtapusan.
Minus 96 minus 3.
Ang sunod po is yung
Oo, this one,
po yan.
160. Ano naman? Para ba't ganun? Oo, sorry. Ito nga pala. Ako ang nalito. Wait lang, susulat ko nga. Ito. So, etong subnet 168, sulat natin ang, this would be, ano pala magiging 0. Mali pala yung binibilang ko kanina. 1, 2, 3. Which is 168 na nga pala tayo. So, this is 1.
Mommy, you take my sound.
Wait.
Yan. Tapos, aray 0, 0 kasi network pa tayo. So, this is 128 plus 32. 160. Yan. Thank you. Yan. 160. Tapos, ang kanyang broadcast address would be, let's just copy this one.
So loud.
And this would be 11. 11. So, that would be 160 plus 3. 163. Tama ba? 160 plus 3. Yan. Very good. So, we have 172.16. That's 2. That 163 for our broadcast address. And we have, so yan lang po yung gagamitin natin para sa ating one subnet. Ay, sorry. Dito pa sa kabila. Yan. So, yun. Kita natin yan. So, that is our VLS-M. Okay? So, yun lang po yung ating magiging. So, pag gumawa tayo ng table, magbe-base lang tayo doon sa ating VLS-M. So, anong naging advantage? So, ang naging advantage nito, marami pa tayong tirang IP addresses or madami pa tayong pwedeng gawin na subnet. Okay? So, this one. So, ito yung sa student. Ito yung sa instructor. And this one is for the admin. And ito lamang ang para sa 1. So, visual lang po yan. Case number 2, let's have an example. This time, kayo naman ang gagawa. Okay? Okay. Masagot ba to? Okay. So, case number 2, given 192.168.1/21.0/24. So, we have how many networks? So, we have 5 networks. And the maximum maximum host is 28 for network B and network E, followed by network A, which is 14, and network B, which is 7, and network C, which is 2 hosts. Sige, I'll be giving you 15 minutes to answer. So, ang bibigay nyo lang sa akin ay network address ng B at E. So, let's make our network B as our first host. Yung mga ginamit niya dito. Sige. Network B as our first subnet, and kasi parehas lang siya 28 eh. And network E would be the second. Sige, timer starts now. Yan. Lagyan natin ng timer dito sa gilid para masaya. Timer, 15 minutes. Parang ayoko na mention yung password dito. Hindi kayo. With music. This one. Start. Okay, sige, let's check. Who would like to volunteer for network B? What is the network address and what is the broadcast address? Any volunteer? Just the network and broadcast address. Volunteer. Yan, Miss Ira. What would be our network address? Wait lang ha, sulat ko ganda dito sa kabila.
Try lang po.
Sige, ganda. Go, try.
The network address would be 192.168.1.0/27.
Wait, maganda. 192.168.1.0
.1.0 to
slash
27.
27. So this is our network. How about the broadcast?
The broadcast po ay 192.168
192.168.1
dot 63.
that's 63. Are you sure?
Wait lang po. Wait lang po. 1, 2, 5.
How
One
many
plus
borrowed
two,
bits do you have? How many host bits? For 28?
5 po.
5.
Opo.
So that is 192.168.1.0. So what would be your broadcast?
31 po pala.
31. Okay, very good. Slash 27. Okay, very good. Alamag. Next one. Let's have the network. Network E. Sige, di maano.
192.168.1.32 slash
Slash
27 po.
2.
192.168.1.63
That one, that 63
63
slash 27 also. Okay, very good. Next, let's have network A of Flores. Yes.
Sa network A po is, ang host address po is 192.168.
Network, ganta to ha, network address. Network 192.168.1 dot
64
slash
slash 27.
27. Are you sure? 27? How many bits borrowed?
3 po.
3? 2 raised to 3
Ay
minus
po,
2.
5 po, 5.
2 raised to 5 is 32. Minus 2 is 30. How about 4? 2 raised to 4 is what? 16.
16.
Minus 2, 14.
14.
So, pwede tayo mag 4. Kasi 14 host lang naman yung kailangan natin. Tama ba? Nalito ata si Miss Flores. Sige. Sige, your answer muna. So, 192.168.1.64 slash, anong ginamit mo muna, Ining? Yung sagot mo. Miss Flores. Slash 27. Sige.
Wait, ma'am. 28 po.
28 slash 28. So, kung slash 28 siya, what would be your broadcast address?
192.168.1.79 po.
192.168.1.79
po.
79. Wait lang ha. 179? Sorry. 79 only? Tama ba? Ano mo? 4 bits borrowed, di ba? That is 16. 16 plus 64. $179 or 79? Sorry.
Yan po, 179 po. Ay, 79 po.
1.79.
59 plus 20.
Everyone would agree? Any other answer for network A? Tama ba? Sige. Agree. Next. Yan, Mantos. Network B.
For network D, the network is 192.168.1.80/29.
29.
Broadcast is 192.168.1.87.
87. Tama ba? Oh, Fritz.
Ma'am,
Mm.
based po dun sa 2 raised to 3 po is 8 minus 2 is 6. So, 7
6.
po.
So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya pwedeng gamitin.
Opo, so, 28 pa rin po.
/28 pa rin. Would you agree with that, Mantos?
Yes ba ma'am, hindi ko na natignan.
So, /28. So, the broadcast address would be what?
192.168.1.95 po.
95
5.
/28.
28.
Okay. We're down to our last network, network E. Kanlubo. Wait lang ha. Sige, Kanlubo.
Ang subnet po, ang network address po ay 192.168.1.96 sabay po sa 1.30.
96 /
30 po.
30. Then,
Tapos po ang broadcast po ay 192.168.1. Ay, di po, wait lang po. 192.168.1.99 po.
that 99?
Opo.
Okay. / Sumagi.
Mindiga po yan, network C po.
Ay, sorry, network C. Thank you for that correction. Network C. Okay? Any question, clarification? Very good. So, let's check kung tama ang ginawa natin. So, that is, what network 26 siya? 32 minus 6. Bakit? Ilang bits ang borrowed nyo dito? Bakit naging /27? That is how many bits? Yes, Casas.
5 bits po.
5 bits. 32 minus 5, 5 bits. 5 bits. Where? Bakit 27? No. Casas.
Never mind po, ma'am. I accidentally clicked it po.
32 minus 5 is what? Bakit eh? Ay, wait lang. Nag-allow for expansion siya. Kanina kasi hindi tayo naglagay ng allowance for expansion. So, okay lang. Wala naman kasi siyang sinabi sa given. Hindi naman kasi niya binanggit dito sa given na allow for future expansion. So, dito, tayo ay nag-retain kung ano lang yung current needed. But then, kung sa problem, let's say, naka-define sa problem ninyo that we're going to have an expansion. Let's say, for the next 5 years, we're going to expand 5 devices per year. So, kailangan kasama siya sa computation. So, dito kasi, ang ginawa natin is wala tayong room for expansion. But this is okay. Ito lang hindi natin nabanggit, hindi kasi kanina nabanggit na magkakaroon tayo ng expansion. Anyway, so, yan. So, question clarification with this one. I think the next one would be super netting. Wala ditong picture na super netting. Yes, Casas.
Ma'am, right for network B, it was changed from 27. Wait, what was it again? It was changed from 29 to 20. I would like to clarify the reason why po.
Wait lang. Hindi ko siya naintindihan. Sige, Ute, pakiulit ng tanong ulit.
For network B, earlier, it was changed from, the subnet mask was changed from 29 to 28. I would just like to clarify again why did that happen po. I'm just a little bit confused po.
29, this one, network B?
That D po, dog, delta po.
This one.
Yes po.
29. Kasi pag 29, how many host bits ang remaining nyo? Pag 29, ang magiging host bits nyo lang is 3. Right? 2 raised to 3 is 8. Minus 2, 6. So, ibig sabihin, 6 lang yung magiging host address ninyo. Wherein yung required sa kanya is 7, if I'm not mistaken. This one. Yan, 7 hosts. So, hindi po enough yung 3 host bits. Kaya ginawa natin siyang 28 pa rin.
Noted po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay. Question clarification. Other questions or clarifications? Sige, I'll be sending again this note together with these lectures. So, kayo na lang bahala mag-sing it ulit. Let's just have this one. Hanggang ano yun? Yan. Lalagay ko siya sa... Aring last example dito sa slides ay meron kasi siyang room for expansion. So, hindi lang na-mention. But it doesn't mean na mali po yung ginawa natin. Yung ginawa lang natin kanina, this one, wala pa siyang room for expansion. But again, if it is clearly stated in the problem that a room for expansion, then we'll assign the next higher na number of host bits. Okay, so I'll just save this one and I'll upload this to your classroom. This is lecture, ano ngayon? October 7 lecture. Okay, so do you have any questions or clarification? So on Thursday, so okay na ba sa inyo? Are you ready na mag-exam na tayo on Thursday? Or would you prefer to have it a laboratory muna? You'll have a laboratory set work on Thursday. Anong preferred nyo? We'll have our midterm exam, written midterm exam, or laboratory. Sige, raise your hand kung ang preferred nyo ay laboratory muna tayo sa Thursday. Para may ako... Yan. So, para kita ko, so we have 30 votes o 31, Andre. So, ibig sabihin, majority of the class is gusto muna mag-laboratory tayo on Thursday kasi sayang din nga yun. So, we'll have our laboratory. Magkakaroon na rin tayo ng seat work. I'll be preparing the seat work. And, ipopost ko na po siya ipopost ko na siya sa classroom, yung seat work. Lalagyan ko lang muna ng password. Pero, i-download nyo na po sa inyong mga laptop ha, para pagdating natin sa Thursday, i-open na lang natin siya. So, lalagyan ko lang po siya ng password for the seat work para sa Thursday natin siya i-open. Okay? Pero paki-download na po para hindi ko na kailangan mag-prepare ng flash drive para ilipat-lipat yung ating activity. Okay? So, question clarification. Naintindihan na po ang difference between FLSM and VLSM? Clear na? Yan. Thank you for your heart reaction. So, ngayon po, ang ginagamit na ay VLSM. Hindi na po tayo masyado nagamit ng FLSM ha, kasi mas daming nasasayang na IP address. Okay? And the same note, we are going to use VLSM on our activity on Thursday. So if you do not have any questions or clarification, I'll be dismissing you early. Ang schedule natin, check ko muna yung mga nakaschedule na exam ninyo para hindi ako sumabay doon sa mahihirap. Okay? So if you do not have any questions or clarification, then we'll end our class today. Again, good morning and God bless everyone. Yes, Miss Syra. Yes, Syra.
Sila daw po ay kinaon daw po yung mami niya sa ospital po.
Okay, noted.